The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions, and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
I'm a big fish in a small pond. Got my days free and the nights long. I create my own reality. Who I am is fine with me. As famous as I wanna be. Who I am is fine with me. It's who I am. It's who I am. Who I am is fine with me.
Friday night. What's the story with Maria? How's it going, everybody? It's July 30th, New York City, and it's hotter than, I won't even say it.
So
I won't even say what
I
it
have
is.
two of them.
I can't.
I know, exactly. Oh, I love this.
This
This
is
is
like,
like,
I can't even talk about.
it's like the $25,000
G-rating.
pyramid. I have two.
Yes.
Okay, Richard Skipper has joined us. Rita Crinelli-Berger, she's in Massachusetts. That's my cousin, has joined us. David Slauson, Eugenia Mesa, that's my honey. Hi, honey. Jeannie Craigie from Massachusetts has joined us. Mandar, Chick Magnet. Someone sent us a heart. Mandar did. Craig Beach has joined us. George Hernandez, he's in Miami, Kentucky, both of them Kentucky. Stop touching yourself, Brandy.
Sorry.
My cousin Gina Savino. When Gina Savino comes on, you know what we do? We clap.
Gina!
Oh my God, a lot going on. Jeannie, sorry, I love watching. Oh no, you got to watch the debate. Sometimes you got to watch it. Watch back and forth, and Jeannie, later on, you can watch it in reruns.
Oh, yeah.
We don't take it
Don't
personally.
vote for de Blasio.
Thank you. No, thank
Why
you.
is he even running?
He is exactly.
Stupid.
He is the mayor of New York, and we don't get why he's up there. We're like, what are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Run back to New York.
Yeah.
Don't run for president.
No.
But doesn't everybody want to say? You want to be like someone's mom and go like,
Sit down!
Bill, come here. Shh. Yeah. So, hi, honey. She says, Ola. Judy says, Ola. Jay Rivera has joined us. Eddie Kutu has joined us. Eddie Kutu's my friend from high school. Yes, he has Blade Salon in Old Rocky Hill, Connecticut.
Nice.
So, I can't believe you made it early, Gina. Gina usually pops on about halfway through. Holly Beth Plowman.
Well,
Holly is she's omnipresent. She's our friend. She's our Stonewall friend, George Hernandez. Hi, sweetheart. Who else do we have? Kenny Holcomb. He's in Nashville. We know Kenny's a great singer.
Wow.
Yep. Peter Skolnick has joined us. Jenna Sandler. She's in Miami. Hi, Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
Getting married soon.
Wow.
God bless.
Okay. Yeah. Leo Rodriguez. Let's all say it together. Leo Rodriguez. And Leo made that wonderful promo.
Yes,
I
thank
love
you.
it.
Made me laugh out
Thank
loud.
you, Leo.
With the Betty
Amazing.
So cute.
Maria Barata has joined us. She was on last week. She is a playwright and a comedian as well.
Oh, nice. Hi, Maria.
All right, so everybody's popped on now. We understand that, thank you for reminding us, Jeannie Craigie, that the debates are on tonight as well. Debate part 1, because this is crazy.
Yeah.
Debate part 2 is tomorrow night.
Right.
Personally, I don't know. I can't
people.
deal. I can't deal anymore. You know what I feel like saying?
Got the
Whittle it
number.
down.
Yeah.
Let's figure out what's happening. Hit the highlights.
Right.
And let's see what happens.
That's
I can't
when I
deal.
show up.
Yeah.
Right.
And especially when they, like, de Blasio gets all, like,
I can't.
when he gets all crazy, like, it's like, stop.
Stop already.
Yeah, and he's our mayor. So if you want it, you have any
Kinda.
questions, just call
Be
him.
the mayor.
During the
Yeah.
week.
During the week. Okay, so these two first of all, they were early.
We were
Yes,
so early.
we were.
I loved
it. We were
They
very
were early. They came with a 12-pack of
We
Bud
did.
Light,
Yeah.
and I think we're 4 in, right?
Yeah.
No, we're pretty maybe
three.
6.
Maybe
Three.
six.
Three
Okay.
each, I think.
But I like
Yeah.
that. They
Yeah.
BYOB'd.
Yeah.
And
I figured, why not? It's a hot Tuesday in
it
New York
is a
City.
hot Tuesday.
It's so hot.
We need
Parched.
to cool down
Middle
and
of
turn
July.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? But you
on.
brought your own, which I love.
Of course.
Yes.
I told you all I have is red wine.
I know.
And probably
do
from
it.
when Mandar was here, Mandar brought the red wine. But Mandar, I've been cooking with that red wine. So it never goes to waste. Liquor, I don't drink, but liquor doesn't go to waste in this house because I use it to cook.
Marinate and
Yes, of
put it in
course.
sauce.
And
Your
Laura Brandy and I will be stopping by.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
I love
Right
that.
now.
Now that they found out that I have a big Christmas party every year, they have already invited
We have.
themselves.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Joe DeChico has joined us. Hi, Joe DeChico.
Joe,
You guys
come to
know
the party.
Joe! We
Joe.
love Joe!
Dave's brother.
Yes,
Oh,
I know. Dave's brother.
yeah.
Chico.
love Dave. We love
We
Dave.
love the Chicos.
Yeah, why not, right? You know the girls, you know Marie and
I don't know the
Chico
girls.
are
I know
funny.
Mark Teshik. Aren't they all like related somehow?
Yes,
a
the
little bit?
Chico girls are funny.
Oh,
I'm focused on
funny.
the boys.
Okay,
Well,
well, obviously. Come
that's-
on. Please.
Somebody has to be. All right, so who do I have here? I have Michael Brill and Brandy Rowell.
Hi!
And Brandy, I noticed that there were two little dots above your O.
Oh, the umlauts.
What is that? I never saw
Well,
that. What's an umlaut?
I originally put the
Did you know what an
umlauts.
umlaut
A
was?
little umlaut with
I was
dots.
just thinking sunset.
I know. Well, back in the day, there were a few people from my past. I didn't want them to find me on
Oh.
social media.
Oh,
And if you put
she's got a checkered
the
past.
umlauts, right, a checkered past.
Who doesn't?
Exactly. And if you do that, then it's
Keep
not so
going.
easy
We
to like
see
come up in a search. So I've
Well,
always
I
had
couldn't. That's the
umlauts.
problem. Well, Chris Piero,
I know.
He's our friend. He also has an amazing radio show. Tomorrow night, I think I'm going to be on it. It's in Jersey, live live from Jersey. Because originally I said, Chris, I can't do it because I lost my voice on Friday
Oh,
night.
yes,
That's
I
right. You were
couldn't
telling
sing.
us.
I
Yeah,
couldn't do anything. I couldn't speak. I was at mess, so I had like nothing.
Yeah.
So I had to last night not work because I had to save my voice, and then it started to come back yesterday and today, which is great. But I was going to be on Chris's show, and then I said I should do it next week. But then it came back, so I'm going to do it tomorrow night.
Awesome.
Yeah. So Chris is really funny,
We
and
love
if you ever
Chris.
need somebody to video your show, he's
is
a
he
great
good?
videographer.
Oh, fantastic. Great
Video,
to know.
anything
All right.
like that.
Great to know. Do you also do private sessions? Filming, Chris?
What?
Just put it out
He's
there.
really cute, but he's straight. But you know, in this
Hey,
day and
listen,
age,
so was I once, Chris.
you know what? That little
It's
Irish
really
Italian
hot.
boy was straight one too.
Nice.
Suzanne
What about
Mason
the
has
cheese?
joined us.
What?
What's happening here? Papa. The what was that? An umlaut? What was that?
Oh, the
thing?
umlaut. Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Yes.
Linda Carroll
It's
Gossett.
German. Not that I'm German at all.
German.
I'm not German at all, but
It's German, but she is not.
No, I'm not.
So you put an umlaut, but how do you even type that? I was trying to find you, Brandy. I was trying to tag you.
I know you tried to tag me and you had to post it to my wall.
I was
as
like, I
a
can't
friend.
tag her.
I know. I
because
felt
the
so
umlaut.
bad. I know.
Now I know.
It makes it difficult. Like if you're on social media, but you don't want everyone to be in your business,
Right.
you know,
I
you
like
have to
that.
sauce it up a little
Let's
bit.
just get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Is your name really Brandy?
No, it's not. Actually.
Ask her what her real name is.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
You
say
see
it.
what you
No, we
find
can
out.
say it.
What
We
you
can
find
say
out
it.
about
We
your
can tell it.
friends.
It's true.
That's
Right?
what it
Did
is,
you
though.
just like expose her completely?
No.
No.
Maybe she
Listen, if
doesn't
she doesn't want to say, she
No.
doesn't say. It's
Brandy's.
Cookie, which is, of course, short for
Not-
Gloria.
No, it's not.
Cookie.
No. No, Brandy was always a nickname I've had my whole life.
Really?
Where
But
do you hear what
on
real
my
name
birth
is?
certificate is Maria, but spelled Maria. Maria.
Maria.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Who's-
true.
And who's responsible for that?
That's my grandfather. He spelled it phonetically. My mother also has the same name, or did have the same name, but it's Maria. And every time I've never used it because Mom was always
So
Maria.
it's like Marie.
Maria. Exactly.
Wow, I've never heard
Marie.
that. That's pretty original.
I know.
And where did the
Right.
Brandy part come in?
Well, Brandy is a very cute story. When Mom would wash my hair and it would dry in the sunlight, it looked like the highlights of Brandy and a Brandy sniffer.
So your mom would like to hit the sauce because
Catholic. Hi.
All right. Well, there we
So what you're saying is she's bathing your kids with the hose outside.
Exactly.
Well, she's having, but she's enjoying
But
it.
she's
We're having a good time.
She was familiar with the highlights of
Oh,
the
yeah.
Brandy.
And Brandy and a Brandy
So
sniffer.
she said to Marie,
Yeah, Maria. Guess what?
you remind me of what I'm drinking.
Mhm, pretty much,
So
yeah.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful.
But it's weird
And
because
it's
I've
stayed, I
never
like it.
used Maria as a name.
I never
it's
knew
like
that
for
about
legal
you.
purposes
But
only.
now I feel close to you.
I know, me too.
Before I did,
I know.
even before, but that's
Yeah.
the story.
I
Wow.
know.
They both just slid their jeans down.
Just a
You
little.
know what?
Just a
Not
little.
everyone
Just
has
a
to know
tiny
what's
little
happening
thing.
here, Michael.
Sorry.
You just exposed everyone. No pun intended. All right.
Stupid.
Let's see what's
So
happening.
stupid.
Oh no! Speaking of comics,
Uh-oh.
Dominic Pupa.
Oh,
You know what he's
sorry.
trying to? You know what he's trying to do? He's
That
trying to
one.
upstage.
Of
Yeah.
course he is.
That's what he
Of
does.
course.
He
Now's
can't
the
let
time.
well enough
Yeah.
be.
Oh, right.
No.
Leave it
Can't
alone.
let us have a little session
No.
together.
It's a
Three
Tuesday.
people that enjoy each other's company.
It's
Aren't
Tuesday.
you climbing a rock in LA or something?
Yes.
He's been posting for 3 days about this friggin' rock.
Hold on a second.
Oh.
It's The Rock.
Oh, what is the rock?
Where
say?
are you?
Oh my God. See, I'm telling you, he's been.
Oh,
Thank
magical times.
All right, I left Michael Brill in charge of the magical bells.
Yeah.
Lauren Feeney has joined us.
Yay, my baby! Hi,
charge of magical bells.
Yes.
Because we knew there would be magical moments tonight.
Bells, ring them bells.
And then Brandy said there are going to be a lot of magical bells.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
because he's in charge of them.
He's in
Yeah,
charge of
of course.
them. Lots of moments are special.
Yeah.
Lauren Feeney, did you guys know that
Tomato
Lauren?
cream.
I bet you didn't know this about Lauren.
No.
What?
Because she's very girly and very
What is
pretty.
She is.
She's a hell of a softball player.
Oh,
Okay, I
did you
can
know
see
that?
good for you,
Yeah.
because I can't play at all.
Many years ago, our dear friend, Poppy,
Yes.
said to me, she was playing softball with me, and she said, you don't really want me on this team. You know who you really want? Lauren Feeney.
Lauren Feeney.
I was
Yeah.
like, Lauren Feeney, and nothing against Lauren Feeney, but she's like, just one of
She's
these
really
very
femme. Yeah.
Yes.
And I was like,
She's a little
Lauren, you play
hottie.
Very
softball?
ladylike.
And
Uh-huh.
holy mackerel,
She can play.
she can play. So Lauren,
Kudos.
Did she write tomato cream?
Better lesbian than
Tomato
me,
cream, let's
apparently.
Writing?
No, I don't think Lauren is a lesbian.
No, she's not. I'm just
No.
saying.
No.
I don't.
See, that's
I
how
don't
to be a
play
lesbian to play softball.
No, that
No.
makes me a bad
She's like
lesbian.
a lily, here and there, but
Hey, you know what?
no labels.
No,
No labels.
Dorothy
None.
Bishop is joined us. You know Dorothy Bishop?
I don't think so.
You would know her. She does the 1,000 Divas show.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes,
that
yes,
Dorothy.
Oh,
You still owe me
that
$50. The check bounced.
Bounced. You're in
Wow.
so much trouble.
Wow.
I can't
So
even
much
believe
We're gonna have
it.
Dorothy on the show very soon.
Dorothy's
She's
amazing.
always on a ship somewhere.
Oh, we love
Right,
Dorothy.
stay with her
She's
show.
always
I
on
know.
her show.
She's
And
amazing.
she got a lot of
She
costumes.
usually does that because of, her
Sil-
problems with the law. But we love her anyway.
And no one is above the law.
No.
Not even
Not even Dorothy.
Not
Bishop.
even my nipples.
Not even
That's
Or
right.
Dorothy.
Okay, so Lauren Feeney says, I'm making my husband, wait, making my
Tomato
husband
cream.
right now to prove I can play.
Oh,
Oh, no. I
can't
will write
play.
you, Lauren, I will write you a note. I will write you a note. I was in 3 leagues.
Go to the
I have
softball office.
I have bases, softball bases outside my door. You think
Yeah.
I'm joking? Just in case
Ah,
a
so
game breaks
stupid.
out. I have gloves galore. And Lauren was one of the best female players I ever played
I
with.
already ordered the shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feeney.
Yeah.
We're in.
And she could rock the
Feeney.
shirt. Patricia Paul's joined us. Tony Garcia has joined us. Who
Hi,
else?
Tony.
Someone else.
Tony.
Sylvia Santoro of Paramus of the set. She's one of
Paramus.
Santoro's. Anybody
Love
know anybody in
Paramus.
Paramus?
Well,
No, not really.
No, no.
Not
Sorry.
But we know Sylvia now.
Oh, we
Yeah.
love Sylvia.
Love Sylvia.
Well, for obvious reasons.
Right.
I, again, was incarcerated, unfortunately, for a very short time
Now we don't know that story.
at the
Should
Paramus Mall.
should we dig into this?
Shall we?
Sure,
Probably
why
not.
I brought a shovel. Just in case.
Okay. So it's, I at one point in time, there was some handcuffs involved.
Well,
Were you
yeah.
a young lady at the time?
Well, I was living as an African-American Latino Blasian
no.
on the skirt
Nobody's
of
listening.
society.
Oh my
Not
God.
really important to
Anyway,
the show right now. Let's
But
get back.
it did it right. Good.
All
Okay.
Okay.
So Dominic
I
says
think
I
the
have
Bud Light just
softball
kicked
bases
in. It did.
outside my
We
door.
just
It's
kicked
the
in.
most lesbian thing I've ever said. No, it's the truth, Dom. When you play, I used to run a women's team. I was the captain of the team.
Yeah.
It was
Captain.
I was the captain
Captain.
and the pitcher,
Look at it.
and I had to carry the bases. I had to bring them home.
Oh,
That's why-
because the bases aren't provided
No,
when
they're
you
not.
show up at the field.
You know what?
You have to
With-
bring your own
with
bases.
only home
That
bases.
is some bullshit.
Home base is provided. It's in
Come
New York.
on.
People are going to steal them.
Yeah.
But why? What are you going to sell?
I don't
What, you
know.
gonna sell bases on
Brandy,
eBay?
I didn't
have no
ask
idea.
the authorities.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
I
God.
can't.
Yes,
That's
Rita,
great
just in case the
responsibility.
game breaks out, I have bases.
That's nuts.
Anyway, I mean, these things do happen.
Yeah.
And I also have my doormat, doesn't say welcome. It says home, and it's home plate.
I love
Honestly, I
it.
have a friend
You didn't
named-
know what that was. Cause
No.
that was
Well, I have a friend named Barbara. That's who I call doormat. So,
Speaking of
So
Barbara,
stupid.
let's sign the cross. Barbara Streisand
yeah.
is at the
Yeah.
the
Tonight.
garden
She is.
tonight. No,
Tonight?
she's at the garden Saturday.
Saturday.
Judy, my girlfriend, is going. Amazing.
Wow.
She has amazing seats.
Yes.
No, Judy
Oh.
Mesa. Jesus, man. She will be there. She is an avid fan of Barbara.
I'm a fan as well, but
Really?
I
Oh my God, we don't know what happened. There's a
It was
lot
a
of
terrorist attack.
yes. There's a lot.
No.
There's
No,
a lot
no,
of
there wasn't
strange
a terrorist attack.
things happening tonight. We couldn't. There's a lot of strange things happening.
Don't
Maybe
listen
it's
to
De Blasio at the debate.
Maybe.
Oh, no.
That's what it
We got in
was.
trouble.
Or maybe it's because Mitch McConnell did not sign that bill.
That turtle. I can't.
Moscow
Don't get
Mitch
me
did
started.
not sign the
Can't.
bill preventing, and now the Russians have interfered with our video.
No.
All right, so everybody's back. Don't panic. Don't
Back.
panic.
Oh, good. Hi,
So
everybody.
Lori Feeney.
We're still here.
Okay,
Is she back?
Cheers,
back.
Lauren
Every
Phoenix
Tomato
back.
cream.
Stop.
What is
I don't know that story. Why
Okay.
trouble?
Or maybe it's because, oh wait, this is something else. This is what's happening. Yeah,
It was
okay.
like
Here
picture in
and here.
picture.
We're here.
That was
we're
fun
here.
for
That
a
was
second.
That
nuts.
was fun.
All right, the only reason I keep saying about Lori Feeney,
What's tomato cream?
we were in LA with Poppy,
yes.
having an amazing time. It was our last night in Los Angeles. Let's not go to a restaurant. Let's order in and we'll just eat and have a good time.
Okay.
Poppy wanted not necessarily a vodka sauce. She just wanted some tomato sauce with a little cream.
Okay.
Tomato
cream, like a pink sauce.
Okay.
Not necessarily a vodka.
Sauce.
You know,
Yeah.
if you call it vodka, you'd ask for it.
Right.
Well,
right,
and
right.
also vodka doesn't have any taste, so it never changes. Like if you
Right.
order
Exactly.
It tastes like
something with
anything.
vodka
So
sauce,
basically-
it's basically tomatoes and cream.
It's tomato
Yeah.
cream.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
point of the story is, Lori, the poor thing, is on the phone going, okay, what? We'd like a tomato cream sauce. And this is all we say. Yeah.
Tomato cream.
Tomato cream. What? I'm sorry.
No.
No. Just a tomato cream. Tomato cream.
Yes,
Sir.
probably saying.
Sir.
You mean
Right.
a vodka
I'm
sauce?
sorry. Right.
No.
No, we don't want vodka sauce. She's had enough.
That's it.
Tomato cream.
Cut her off.
Love Lori Feeney.
Did
like
you ever
Poppy.
get it though?
Yeah.
Did you ever
Of
get?
course.
So
Yes.
it did get delivered.
Yes. It was ketchup and mayonnaise.
That's
Thank
it.
God. Thank God.
That's it.
Tomato cream.
Poppy had a lot of food restrictions. When she was
Yes.
on
Oh, yeah.
the show,
And
No,
very,
she was-
and very particular. I
when
don't
she
want
was
that.
on the show, oh
no,
my
no.
God! Finally, I said, "Listen,
So picky.
I just started naming
Right.
other." I
Yeah.
was like, "Don't tell
What do
me
you like?
what do you?
Yeah.
Just give it." And I went through my refrigerator on the phone with her. And I said, "This," and finally, I hit the jerk spices, the jerk marinade. She was like that.
Really?
She went. I made.
That
jerk,
surprises me.
I made
I
jerk
would think she
shrimp.
wouldn't like that. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, shrimp.
Well,
that,
shrimp,
yes.
She loves shrimp. She loves some
She said.
seafood.
Yep. Lobster,
We used to
shrimp.
compare lobster
Yeah.
stories. So everybody, we did lobster tails.
San Cubano was her favorite.
She loved
The one-
that. Right?
loves
But
that.
you know what else she loved?
What?
Francisco's on 23rd Street.
Yeah.
That she loved that place.
Is that the one I'm thinking
Is that
of?
the
Is it the
same
same one?
No, El Quixote. We loved El Quixote
Oh.
too. It's Francisco's
Yes.
across. They had a better deal.
You're right.
Okay.
So looking
And that's
for
what
it's
she
all
was
about the
going.
discount lobster.
Yeah.
Why
Listen,
would
everybody's back.
Price
Thank you
shopping.
for coming back.
Thanks for coming back.
We don't know what
Oh my God,
happened.
thank you, everybody. We got booted off for some reason.
And Jimmy Bell from the radio station is MIA.
Yeah, we haven't heard from Jimmy.
We don't know where he
If
is.
anyone knows,
Where
Take a
is
leg
Jimmy?
up.
call it immediately.
Jimmy.
If this is a
Are you out
Spanish-speaking
there?
audience,
Oh.
¿dónde está Jimmy?
Don't be a
¿Dónde está
son,
Jimmy?
Jimmy.
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 ¿Dónde está Jimmy?
Jimmy.
I don't know where he is. He's MIA. But
Oh,
anyway,
Jimmy.
we thank you folks for joining
Yes.
back up. We don't know. Well, what this happened in Boston, we'll do part 1 and part 2. Don't
Okay,
panic.
perfect.
Don't panic. We always
Stop
fix it.
panicking first.
No,
of
we're not
all,
going
right?
anywhere.
If
There's no
we're
reason.
not panicking,
There's no reason
should
to.
there's no reason to panic, right?
All right, so
panicking.
these two friends of mine here. Now, did you guys meet? Did you start doing comedy at the same time, or you started, or you start? Did you meet in the clubs?
No.
I met him
Because you're
through
pretty good
Poppy.
friends.
But we both met.
Everybody,
But it was like,
The
I feel
world
like there's
met
a
through
few
Poppy.
years that we didn't know each other, but we were both in Poppy's
6
universe.
degrees of
Yeah.
Poppy
Yeah.
Crane.
Yeah.
We've
Yeah.
always said that.
Yeah.
All right, so you tell us the story. How did you two meet? Or did you start doing comedy
Well,
together?
I remember Poppy telling me, "Oh, Michael this, Michael that, Michael Brill this. Oh my
Always,
God!" And
always.
I was like, "Who is Michael Brill?
Who cares,
Who
right?
cares?
Who cares
Like,
about
who
this Michael
cares?
Brill
Like,
guy?
why?
What makes him so
Why is
special?
this amazing gay man special?" And I like sought him out, like met him at somewhere, and then I just sort of pursued him like
He's
hot
kinda cute.
trash.
Yeah.
And I was like, just because he was so funny and so amazing,
He's
and
sweet.
all I wanted to do was be invited to his Christmas party because that was the hot
That's kinda
ticket
true,
in
because at
town.
the time,
Do you
right.
throw like a hell of a Christmas? I've been to
Always.
it was a small
Girl.
gathering, but it was really nice.
Around the holidays, you were there.
I wasn't.
And you saw that tree.
May I
Come on.
say,
It's
I got a
around the
little
Macy's
nervous
window.
about you coming to my apartment. Because my apartment's kind of like, let's put it this way, a
Lived in.
collect. It's lived in.
It's cozy. I love
It
it.
is
lovely.
cozy, but
Yeah.
it's not. Your apartment is pristine.
I only moved in 3 years ago.
I
You've
know.
been here for how many?
Forever.
13.
Exactly.
He's
I
barely
have a
lived
lot of
those
space.
days.
Yeah.
Guys, you can't see the whole
No.
thing. It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well, I
She
like
made a great
I
meal.
like
Really
it.
cute.
I did make
Yeah.
a great meal. We will talk about that at 9:40. You know, we should be in 17 minutes.
Ooh.
Oh
It's gonna be
God.
fascinating
Barely even had a show yet.
Gina Savino's back, everybody. Gina Savino.
Yeah.
We don't know what happened, Gina. It just went. It said this video has ended. Then I tried to go on my other computer, and I don't know what's happening there now with the other computer. If it's even,
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't.
Let's ignore it.
You have to ignore it. There's not much else you can do.
It's true.
Not much else you can do. But anyway, so you guys started doing comedy at different times, Michael.
Like only been a year or two apart.
Maybe. Yeah.
And
It
again,
wasn't
there
long.
was always a commonality with friends.
Sure.
And the most important thing was that she was hilarious.
Yes.
Well, we know that.
Period.
You.
Yeah.
Still to this day, Brandy's hilarious. And we were grateful enough to have a very good friend named Poppy Kramer, as
Right.
we all share.
We love her, right?
Love, j'adore.
You
In
speak
every
French.
language.
I didn't know
That's
that.
it. That's
sexy.
his whole French.
That's all I know.
Umpa.
Comment allez-vous?
Oh wow! You
She was
really
a mom.
went there, didn't you?
Oh, sure.
You
My favorite was when I was in France. I go down to the
French
concierge.
cracks me
I
up.
go down to the concierge and I go, parlez-vous anglais? He was like, yeah, I'm a concierge.
Yeah.
I do. And I said, all right, I'm going out tonight, and I need to know how to say, I'd like a beer. He
All
goes,
right.
Okay. He's like,
In French.
you're going to need a pen and paper for this one.
Right.
He goes, okay, buckle up. Ready? Beer.
Beer.
He goes, you
There
want
you
to be fancy? Say beer. Parlez-vous français? No.
Oud beer.
Oud beer. But how do you say
Oud
thank
beer.
you?
Merci.
Merci.
Right.
Merci. Merci beaucoup.
I took it in high school, but I don't remember it. I mean,
Yeah.
the Spanish I get, and the Italian I speak because my family. But
Yeah.
My
French
wife,
is tough,
my
man.
wife likes to joke because my wife speaks French,
She
and
does?
she likes to make fun of me because my French is horrible. Because she's like, "Well, it's better than her Chinese."
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
that was perfect.
That was great for
That was
Chinese.
perfect. Magical bells. Oh, wait, Mandar says you have to know how to say. How do you say I need toilet paper?
I don't even know the word for toilet paper.
There's nothing but
Do
rose
they have
petals
it?
falling from my
Oh,
behind.
oh yeah,
behind.
you don't really need rose. I mean, you don't really need
Oh,
toilet paper.
no.
Because you're,
No.
No.
you're special
Shit
like
free
that.
guy.
Oh,
Shit,
Oh,
flowers.
that's
Oh,
sorry.
She said it first.
it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It doesn't
Explicit.
matter. We're all over
I
the
know.
place. But anyway, okay. So, what are some of the clubs? Tell everybody some of the clubs that,
Oh my
that
God.
you have
Well, we
performed
live in
at.
New York City. We've performed everywhere in New York
Everywhere.
City. And the best part about living here is that the clubs aren't that far away. Gotham, Standard New York,
The Stand, the Duplex, Don't Tell Mamas,
come on,
everywhere.
Stonewall.
Stonewall.
Anywhere,
Stand up New York,
basically
right?
anywhere
Did you
that
say that?
Anywhere our friends promote
Right.
shows,
Is
go.
Dangerfield
Dino's
still around?
Laundromat down on the Lower East Side. That's for Danny
Dangerfield's
Cohen.
over by me, and I think it's still around. It's
It is
creaky
still
as,
around.
as
Yeah.
F,
Yeah.
but it's still there.
It needs
Yeah.
a good shampoo.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Carpets,
she needs
start
a
with the
deep
carpets.
clean.
Exactly.
Dangerfields.
You walk
Yeah.
in and you're ready
Yeah.
for a great night. You open the bathroom door.
Ah!
It's Calcutta in July. You know what I'm saying? Not
Okay,
necessarily
all
what
right.
you're looking for. But
All
you
right,
stop
that's
by
good
for
to
a few
know.
laughs
It's
and a
not
drink.
for a chuckle.
And that's it. And
Exactly.
should you bring your own glass, or is it that kind of thing?
You probably should.
probably
Or
should.
I travel with
or
my
at least a
own.
wet nap.
Bring
Something.
your own
Keep
Bring your,
glass.
hey, listen, I
I have
know
a mayonnaise
people
jar I
that
like to carry.
I know people that like to rinse out their own glass.
You're right, though.
You know,
All right.
everybody's.
Yeah, that's why I do beer.
I was going to say,
Self-contained.
Exactly.
Don't
It's a
contain it,
container. You don't have to worry about it.
Easy.
Make sure the thing is okay.
Oh my God, John Huston has joined. Gene Simpson Dunn, she's out in Illinois. She's joined.
Illinois.
So we are
Wow.
talking.
Legalize weed
the
in
heartland.
Illinois.
If you just joined us now, let me tell you. First of all, our broadcast started, and then about maybe 5-10 minutes into it, it was too funny for
I know.
Facebook. It was too funny.
It
She was literally overloaded, shut down, and we had to start again. I tried to
did.
do it from the different computer. Then that wasn't. Something's up with
So
the internet
funny.
tonight. And it might be the debates, might be de Blasio's just blowing up.
Or the heat in New York City.
Oh my
yeah.
God, it's literally sweltering.
So
And I have the AC and the fan and hot lights, but I had to light you. I had to light you both beautifully,
You did.
because I wanted to be what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's talk about. So, for instance, sometimes because I teach kids, one of the things I do is I teach, and I'll see a really funny, one of my kids will be really funny,
Yeah.
but I don't necessarily want to laugh because it may be inappropriate.
Right.
Because I'm supposed to tell them, you shouldn't say that, or sit down, or whatever.
Yeah.
But there's some kids that are naturally
Oh, yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Now, I was the class clown in my class because I was just always was in the office. And I was a great student, but I always
Yeah.
was in the
You're always in
principal's office.
timeout.
Yeah.
Always. We didn't have timeouts when I was around.
No.
They didn't call them that.
No, they just
No.
send you to the
They
principal's
just
office.
went, go to the principal's
Yeah.
office. No such thing as timeouts.
Yeah.
And you cried.
We were
all the way there.
hardcore.
Yeah.
No, I didn't cry. I never cried.
No.
No.
Have you met Maria?
No.
No.
I don't care what
Absolutely
those
not.
nuns did.
No.
I defied them
Me
by name.
too.
You went to Catholic school?
Yes, of course.
You too?
Yes, elementary.
Always
My
the
whole life.
Catholic school
Elementary.
kids are the freshest kids.
Oh, we were a nightmare.
Yes. Because they're not supposed to
We're
be.
not supposed to be.
Right, Gina?
Oh, we got away with murder.
I'm telling you, the
Murder.
Susan Benecolea has joined us. I want that shirt, Maria. This shirt?
32? Regulation number 760
I will rip it
TA?
off.
I
and
love
put it
this
in the
shirt.
mail
It's one of my
Okay.
favorite shirts. I love numbers.
Me
I
too.
love numbers on shirts. I feel like I'm on a team somewhere.
Me too. And yet I'm not athletic at all. I'm the worst lesbian ever. I have no affiliation to any team at all.
Is that true?
I only, again, when I root for the Mets because of Poppy. But
Yes.
I would always be like, oh, I heard on the radio or the TV that they won. Yeah, text her. But I don't care at all.
Yeah.
I'm more of a musical theater person.
Okay, all right. Well, there's many different.
Gay man, really.
Yeah, and that
Just saying.
happens. Sometimes that happens.
Gay man.
Like
Mets.
I
Well, by the way.
love
Yes.
it. I love that's one of my favorite music.
Sure. Obviously.
But I do like to wear a numbered shirt. I do love that. Yeah. So thank you, Susan, for enjoying that. Susan, we were talking about softball earlier. I don't know if you heard that conversation. Susan is an amazing softball player as well.
Oh.
And now
Yes,
she's
too.
working for Bohemian Realty.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Michelle,
Yeah,
no
we're
idea.
somewhere. Yeah.
And she,
I love Michelle. Shifin?
Michelle Goodell. You know our little
Yes.
Alabama Michelle.
Yes.
Bama. Little Red. You know Little Red.
Yes, I love her.
Right, so you know. Anyway, Susan works there, but she worked on Broadway for years and years and years. Backstage, stage managing, all that stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
You were? I think you were great. I can see that.
I was the best.
I can.
She has the Caribbean.
You have no idea. Like I wanted to be in the theater,
I can see you doing that.
and I was in
Brandy.
college, and my senior advisor was like, "You're not talented enough to be an actress, but you could be one hell of a stage
Oh, I
manager."
love that.
And I was like,
And how did you feel
"Okay."
at that moment?
Crushed
And
and pulverized that my
And
dreams
flattered at
would
the same time.
never come true.
Right.
But it was sort of my back alley way.
never know.
You never know. Never know.
Never know.
But I love it. I love.
Never say never. Anything is possible. Chris Shapiro is back, thank God. Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened with the space.
know.
Sometimes, who knows?
Oh, we're not
I
on.
think
No, we're on now.
I think our magnitude, the two of us on one show
You know what? I'm
together,
going to be
was
honest.
too much for the internet.
I know.
It's one
Probably
thing that's
overwhelming.
Maria and some friends, but it's us.
Yeah.
These
And,
two idiots.
and it might be that tiger shit.
It might be.
It might be. It is very aggressive.
It is.
It
It's
is.
like,
Are you an animal lover? You're not a vegan, though.
no, well, we've dabbled with veganism.
We
but
had a lion
It's so
on the way.
hard. We did. We
My
shot a lion.
nieces are vegan.
I
They're
don't
coming
know.
over this weekend.
Girl, it's so hard to be vegan. It really is. You tried.
It's a
And
musical theater song or something. I'm sure it's
Yes.
hard to be
I
vegan.
tried to be vegan. Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah.
It's horrible. So no, but yeah, I love a kitty. Kitty
Oh.
girl.
Do you have kitties?
I have two
Two.
kitties too. We have Kiki and Poppy.
You named your cat.
Of course I
Poppy.
did. I
I
know.
love that.
I know. So I
Wow.
get to scream at her every day. Poppy, get off there! Poppy, do that! Stop
I
it!
love that.
Poppy, Poppy,
She
Poppy!
probably loves it.
Oh, she loves it. I
She's
know she
probably
does.
sitting on some
And
lap
she's literally the
somewhere.
funniest cat ever. And my wife
Is that
is
true?
yes, my wife has had
Yeah.
cats her whole life, and she's like, "This is the funniest cat I've ever owned." Or
What does she
So
do
sweet,
that's so
so
funny?
pretty.
she's just made of Jello. Like she's just
Here's
like
the
the
thing that's
sweetest, like silliest kitten ever.
One day I brought a balloon over.
Oh my God,
For the
that's
night, the last night, the three of us poppies
Yeah.
together.
It's Tony night. Yeah,
This is a drinking game, so every time we say poppy, you guys
and then
say
a drink. Yeah.
But the moment I brought the balloon in the house, the cat named Poppy, literally just took ownership of this balloon, walked right over to it, grabbed,
in her little mouth,
and walked it into the bathroom.
and went
I-
back
I-
into
I-
her bathroom, her
private
little like
space, yeah.
secret hidey hole.
And then came out like, hung
Yeah,
out
and
with
she's
us.
like, "My balloon's in the
That's her.
bathroom. Could you get it for me, please?"
It was
Wow.
crazy, super
Adorable.
fun. I know.
Adorable.
That's cute.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
really
Super
cute.
She's a really
adorable.
sweet
We
cat.
love her.
Yeah.
You have cats?
No.
No,
No.
nothing.
He can barely keep himself alive.
But
But
let
his
alone
apartment
someone else.
is pristine.
Oh, it is pristine. It
I
is-
will say. I mean,
I
when
would
I
eat
walked
off
in,
the floors.
everything's
I
white.
really
I
would.
couldn't
It's
believe
true.
it. I'm like, oh my
That's
God,
true.
everything's white. Like, I mean, white. That's how Judy's apartment is. Very, very clean.
It's just very clean.
Very
But then he doesn't cook really. He doesn't like.
Is that
you
true,
know.
Michael?
Really?
Now,
Yeah.
Michael, you said
Yeah.
you're Irish and Italian.
Yes.
Wow, and both grandparents were from the old country.
Yeah.
Wow, that's like a
Yeah.
It's like dynamite.
that's a cocktail right there.
Yeah.
So that DNA is a cocktail, a fiery cocktail.
Hold on tight.
With the dishes
It's
thrown in your
Thanksgiving.
Right. Needless to say, after my mother and father's devil spawn, the rest were thrown directly back home.
That's it.
Get out of
I
here.
do not ever step ever foot in this country. No. It's the greatest part about being Irish and Italian because it's a collaboration of two fantastic ethnicities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Food and booze.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Everybody.
Did they talk? Did
I'm
they fight,
starving
or did
and
they
I'm
talk
already
about each
tipsy.
other? Like when
Yeah.
things went bad, did the Irish side say,
Well,
"Oh,
the Mick and the Guinea, of course.
that's what I mean"? I grew up in Boston. That's how it was.
Of
The
course.
Irish,
2019.
The Mick and the
Come on.
Guinea.
are they drunk? And then the Italians would say, "Well, they're drinking again."
Right. Of
You know,
course.
they don't eat anything. What do they
Where's
think?
the
That's
food?
what- right.
True.
Where's the food? Who the hell threw this goddamn thing? That was the food.
Where's my
And
corned
then
beef?
the Irish would say, "Is that all they do is eat?"
Right.
Yeah.
Jesus
That's all they
Christ.
do.
Right.
Right?
Is there rice left? Is
It's
there a
nothing.
mixer?
Nothing.
It's nothing
I'm
here.
telling you. And you went to
Who
Catholic
invited
school
these
as well?
Pardon?
You went to Catholic school as well?
I did. From,
I'm looking at you through here,
sorry.
so I
Yeah.
don't turn my head to the audience.
First through
Yeah.
fifth. Elementary school.
Did you get in
Yeah.
trouble, Michael? Were you one of
All
those
the
kids
time.
all the time?
Talker.
I bet
I
you were
was always-
adorable, though. Yeah.
Oh, so cute.
A dream come true.
Yeah.
Good boy. Right.
Were you an altar boy? Dun,
No.
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun,
wanted
dun,
to be.
You
We
wanted
even
to
signed. The girls all got together and signed a petition because we all wanted to serve on the altar,
Oh, I love
and they were
that.
like, "No, because you have your period."
But they should have been allowed. Oh.
Is that what they said?
No, not really,
Listen.
but that's how I felt.
That's how you felt.
Yeah. But that was the thing.
Was
Like,
that before or
you
after
didn't,
the
you
musical
didn't really
theater
welcome
party?
me into Catholicism, so now I'm just like angry.
Right.
Now you're
No.
resentful.
Yes.
And since we've all synced up, we really.
Oh no, I know. Especially me and him.
Michael
We're
Harper has
totally
joined-
on the same cycle. You have no idea.
Well, that's what they say when girls hang out.
It's true. It happens.
Yeah, I know.
It's true.
Whether you have a
So,
lazy
welcome,
ovary or
Michael.
not.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome to our world.
Great time.
Love
So happy to be here. So grateful to be here.
So
Super duper fun. Hanging
yeah,
out with
talk,
friends.
isn't this the best? Now,
Yes.
let's go back to that age.
Oh, yeah.
You were always funny kids, right?
Had to be. 'Cause I was fat.
Had to be.
Well,
I was gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I mean, I was gay too,
I was-
but still like
I
figuring it
wasn't
out.
chubby as a kid. I was skinny as a kid.
Yeah.
But I was.
But so was I. I look back at pictures and I was like, I wasn't fat. I really wasn't. But in my brain, I was. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Well,
I was bigger than the norm, like the
Yeah,
regular little
yeah.
tiny little girls, and I thought, oh, I just don't fit. So I had to be funny.
You
I
had
had
to
to
be-
like make them laugh. To
Yeah,
make
but
them
wouldn't
like
you
me.
rather be? I would rather hang out with the funny kid any day.
Me
than
Absolutely,
anyone
right?
else.
Exactly.
Totally.
Funny kids are the best.
Well, I
Yes.
did win Miss School Spirit. I beat 2 cheerleaders to do it.
You
so-
won Miss
What?
School Spirit.
Yes,
What?
in high school.
She still has a
Do you guys
sash.
know about this?
I
has
have
the
a
sash.
medal.
Mhm.
It's a
Oh,
medal.
no, sorry, it's a medal.
That's true. I have a medal.
Really?
Yeah.
In my mind, it's a
It-
crown.
Right,
Still.
of course.
In
Well,
my mind, it's a crown. What are you talking about?
you know what? I
I
think
know.
for Christmas this year, that's what you should get her.
Oh,
A crown.
Miss School Spirit.
That would be really School Spirit.
Oh, I was
Now,
so
she got me one
rah
of my favorite
rah.
Christmas presents.
Oh my
ever.
God, do tell him.
It's a kind of pajama onesie of the elf costume that
Oh.
Will Ferrell wears an
I
elf.
love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
She brings it in the house. I did
You had no
3
idea.
minutes
Yeah.
with beyond the wrapping paper, and I was in it.
Uh-huh.
And wore it that night, wore it the next night to my family's
He's
house.
Mr. Christmas though.
Exactly.
Like I
Oh,
Yeah,
again,
you are
Christmas.
Mr.
back
Christmas.
to like
You are
I
Mr.
needed to be his friend because his Christmas party was epic.
Killer.
And I just but then it was just like an entree into his life and being his friend, and it was just like amazing.
And you people
so-
started wondering, like, what is
yeah.
that? We are really good friends. We love each other
You are
very
good
much.
friends.
We treasure our relationships.
You have
And
been good friends for a long, long
We
time.
have
time.
been, and I'm sure you've heard a mention of our friend Poppy 100 times. We love her
Yeah.
so much. She'll always be a part of this connection. That's
Yeah,
Sure.
that's how we all
that's how we
met.
all met.
Yeah.
That's how we all met.
And I love and respect Maria for everything that she does.
Oh yeah.
And what a gal! Totally.
Thank
cool.
you.
Right.
And a hell of a
Who's amazing,
softball
house
player.
is
I'll take
gorgeous.
that. Not anymore, but
right.
I used to be a hell of a
A
softball
really good
player,
friend.
Michael. I
and a
wish
great
we.
lady. And I'm so
Thank
happy
you,
to be
honey.
here.
And a great cook. Now that's not.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Let's not forget that.
That- maybe
Can't
we should.
wait.
You know what? It's in 2 minutes. Let's just go there.
Okay.
Should we?
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
have reached the segment of our show called "Go
Ahead.
Ahead, Keep
Keep
Eating."
Eating.
Michael, I want you to do this with us.
Go ahead. Keep
Hey,
eating.
did you notice Michael had jazz hands?
That's it.
Good.
I love that. I love that. Why not? The first time in that segment in 107 episodes that anyone has done a jazz hand.
Jazz hands.
Magical bells, please. Magical bells.
Brill.
Jazz hands on. Go ahead. Keep eating. Okay. All right. We are going to, let me tell you what I made these girls
I'm
and
so
guys.
excited.
Now, I emailed them or Facebook messaged them like 700 times.
She did.
Right? Do you guys have food
I
restrictions?
said no. I'm good.
I don't remember seeing that, but Michael just didn't
Michael went
appear.
no liver.
Until
I just
today.
said no liver.
No liver. No liver. But who would make liver?
liver.
What are we, 90?
You
Who's
never
making
know.
liver?
You never know.
No, I know.
All right, so what did I
What?
make?
Oh.
I made pepper steak.
Yay!
Okay?
All
Because I
right.
wanted to grill something. You know, it is summertime, and if I had a backyard, I would be grilling. So Judy gave me the grill
Beautiful.
pan today, which was at
Thank
her
you,
house.
Judy.
Thank you, Judy. It was perfect timing. So I grilled some nice sliced sirloin, grilled it on the pan,
Oh my God.
and I have
The house smells so good.
I know.
so this is what I put in it. I put cumin. Well, I read it because
Cumin.
I'll forget. I love cumin. Oh my
Cumin.
God.
Right. For those of you
So-
in Jersey who like the Jersey Housewives, that's coming.
Oh my God, that's what what's her face said. Remember
Right.
Teresa Judy?
Oh, thank you.
Teresa.
Thank you, Dad.
So cumin with red peppers, mushrooms, leeks.
Oh,
I
I like
that's
a
a
good leek.
fancy
I
onion.
love a
I
leek.
like a good leek.
Me
A
too.
garlic, red wine. You take it or leave it.
I love
You
it.
take it.
I'm
you
dying
take it,
now.
right? All right, then the brown sugar and bourbon steak rub.
Ooh.
Yeah, and lemon pepper. That's on my
Nice.
steak.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
this is, and I want you to notice it because I do things for a reason. There is a lighthouse here in the background
yeah.
for
It's like we're in
summertime.
Maine.
Yes, or Provincetown, or you know.
peace out, yes.
So that's what we're having for dinner over brown basmati rice.
Nice.
What were you doing? Oh, you were doing that.
Yeah.
Chips passing in the night.
Oh, I love
Lighthouse.
that.
Yeah.
I love that. Now
Love
for
you.
our salad, look, I
Oh,
like a nice
look at
salad.
that.
I like a nice salad. So I have romaine, and then I have sliced celery. I have chopped up red cabbage, carrots, and radishes in there, and a little bit of.
look radishing.
You look ravishing.
She does.
You look ravishing.
I'm gonna put a
You're gonna
pomegranate,
be regular all week,
pomegranate
everybody.
vinegar on this, and extra virgin olive oil. Boom.
Boom.
Now
You
for
just
dessert.
vote.
Kids, I got dessert.
Dessert. Oh my God.
I can't have it because I'm on the low carb right now.
Oh my God.
But you can have it. These are chocolate brownie and vanilla cream sandwich cookies.
Come on.
Look at
Whoopie
that.
pies.
Come on.
Whoopie.
They're kind
'Cause
of
I'm
like
from the
whoopie
South.
pies,
Whoopie
but,
pies.
it's a little bit different.
I don't know. They still look whoopie
They
to
look
me.
whoopie pie.
I'm saying what?
They do. I'm supposed to say whoopie.
Yeah, let's
Who
have
doesn't
it.
want to say whoopie?
Let's say
Everybody.
whoopie.
Whoopie.
Okay, these are whoopie sandwiches.
Yeah.
All right, so that is
She's
what-
spoiling us.
for
We
dinner.
barely did anything except be silly.
Well, no, but you brought the beer.
We did.
That's true.
We
You
brought
did
your own
bring
beer,
some
I
beer.
didn't-
We did.
No, because I don't drink. I told you, you know.
I know.
Oh, we know.
I can't
I know.
do that.
I support you.
I'm not a good drinker.
We
I know.
support.
I'm not a good drinker. It doesn't end well.
Yeah.
It doesn't end well.
Doesn't end well with us.
So I leave other people to it.
Right.
Let's see if a dessert. Yeah. So Mandar Chick Magnet.
Oh.
Here's our friend. I call him Mandar Chick Magnet
Okay.
because on his Facebook wall, always surrounded by women.
Oh.
Very good looking women, I might add.
Nice.
Oh.
So Mandar to me is a chick magnet. What he does is when I say what I made, he writes it down. So he is the keeper of all my recipes.
Oh, look at
Week
that.
after week, and Mandar.
God bless you. I
One of
know.
these days we're going to
The
do a
rest
book.
of
Exactly.
Maria's
And you-
recipes.
And you know what, Mandar? Maybe we'll have a picture. Or Leo will have to be involved. in this.
Right.
We'll have a picture of the guest.
Oh,
on the other
with
page.
yeah.
Hey, this
nice.
is Corey Crane is joining us.
Picture.
Corey Crane works for Today Ticks. He's a big wig over there.
I love Today
I
Ticks.
do. We all love Today
I
Ticks.
do Today
Love
Ticks
it.
all the time.
Fact.
I love it so
My
much.
nieces are coming this weekend. I already ordered
Yeah.
some tickets.
Yeah.
They're so nice. You meet the reps outside.
Outside, they're always
It's
pleasant.
so
That I
easy.
love, though.
Yeah,
It's
so
so
You don't have
nice.
to
It's,
stand
it's
there.
extra. It's
You don't
nice.
have
I
to
like
pay a
it.
lot to go
But
see
you have
theater.
that
You
panic
really don't.
before it happens. Where's the guy in the red shirt?
I know you
I
do,
know.
but they're always
They
there.
always
They're
are.
never
Around you,
not there.
exactly.
Always.
Yeah.
Jim Bell joined us. Hi,
Yeah.
Jim Bell.
Hey, Jim.
Jim, it's been a crazy night. Jim Bell is our engineer here.
Oh,
he's here.
Oh, that's the Jim we were missing.
Yeah,
Our
we were
Jim
like,
is
Jimmy's
back.
gonna pop in,
Jim
but
is
he's
back.
here. It's
Hi,
not
Jim.
Jimmy, the internet went down. The whole Facebook had to start all over again. It's crazy. We're blaming it on Bill de Blasio.
Yeah.
We are.
We don't know
He
about
ruined
you.
everything. He's ruining everything.
Our mayor here has ruined everything because I don't know where the hell are they doing this from? Miami?
I don't know. But they were in Detroit one time, right?
Yeah. Now I don't
I don't know where
We
they are
don't
now.
care.
No.
He's out of his mind.
So I'm not going to care until there's like 2 of them.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
I can't look at 25 people and be
No,
like,
we're
have
over.
any
And then
sort
tomorrow
of
night
thing.
there's another one. Enough already.
Like,
Listen, somebody, buck up. Remember buck up?
it's all right.
Yes.
Rock,
It's all
paper,
good.
scissors. Let's
Rock,
go.
paper, scissors.
Come on.
Let's go. All right. But anyway. All right. So we have, let me see how much time we have left to our show. We have about 15 minutes.
Wow.
So I want to know when
Yeah.
you thought that stand-up comedy would be a good idea. Did it just happen where somebody was like, you should do stand-up? Just like they said,
Well, this is the
don't be an actress.
Right,
be a stage
right.
manager.
Well, I always knew I was funny because
Okay, I
I've used
like
it my
that.
whole life to get through life.
Yes.
And when I moved to New York and I was working, actually, I was the office manager for the Really Useful Company, which was Andrew Lloyd Webber's production company. And I was
That's
like,
funny.
don't be, because I was a child and I didn't know what I was doing. But I was like, I want to try to do stand-up. And I went and I took a stand-up class at the Learning Annex. Is that even still around?
Yeah.
And
I think it
because
is.
I'm always the person that like needs to take a class. I'm just not going to like go to an open mic and see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So I went and did that, and the guy who ran the class like ran Stand Up New York, and he taught a class. Tim Davis, back in the day,
Wow.
and that's actually how I met Poppy. She
What?
was in the class with me,
Wow.
and that's how I got my start. And boom! I honestly thought like
So they had you writing material.
writing material. And the culmination was that we were going to do a show at Stand Up for our last class.
Wow.
And I killed that 5 minutes. I killed.
Yeah,
And I
5 minutes.
literally thought I was going to be famous like the next week. Like
Wow.
I thought they were
And
just
why
going to
not?
roll up,
Right.
give me my sitcom.
Household name.
Exactly.
Where's my
And
sitcom?
because then I performed again and killed. And then the third time, guess what happened? Bombed so bad. With the same material that I had killed
really?
before.
Right.
Yes. And that's when you're like, oh, maybe this might take a little longer than I thought.
Well, what was different? The audience was different, right?
Maybe I was selling too hard and not sharing enough. I don't know. You never know.
Performance.
You really
No,
can't. So you just keep going. And
Yeah.
Michael, what's your story
yeah.
with the comedy? How did that begin? You were a child that was always in trouble. We know that.
Yes.
The Irish and Italian blood.
I was hitchhiking from Ohio,
No.
living as a woman at the time. No, I dared to dream. It's New York City. I was a theater major, and I didn't know.
See, I didn't know that about you
When I got
either.
out of school, I did not follow any of it. I went into plumbing, believe it or not, in Staten
I
Island.
What?
can't imagine
Well,
you.
you're
You're
as
a
plumber.
Staten Island plumber?
During school, I
I love this. You see? Why I love this.
job, and I did plumbing, and I was never a licensed plumber. I worked for a licensed plumber.
Oh.
His
So
name
you
was
were-
Frank Philippone, out of New Jersey. He had a contract with Sears in Staten Island. And
Sears?
I did it after work, and I made a lot of money at it.
Yeah, plumbers do
Sure.
well.
And it was satisfying and great. And the thing was, after school was over, I kind of relied on it and kept going with it. And then there was 25 for me was like the flip moment. Like,
Yeah.
pancake this bubble, just flip it up.
Flip it over, okay.
Flip it over, huh? 25.
Flip it over,
Right.
flip it in reverse.
I live in New York City, and the thing is that people travel and come here to make things happen.
Right.
And yet we're from here. And I came into the city, dared to dream, did comedy, hilarious at first.
Did you take a class as
Brady
well?
Bunch jokes, the same class, Tim Davis.
Wow.
Not in the Learning Annex. I think it was at
Somewhere
it
else?
was on 38th, the one
Oh, I don't know.
not performance space.
It doesn't matter. It
It
doesn't,
doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Zipper
matter.
The point of the story is
No.
it's like Jordan Marsh, but it's not. It's on the west side, 38th. 8th
You
Avenue.
mean Coles? Lomans?
Okay.
Lomans.
Slow down.
He did
We're not
comedy at
shopping.
Lomans.
Well, you said it's like Jordan Marsh.
It sounds familiar.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know where else he taught.
We're supposed to help him.
I know. I don't even
He's
know.
in charge of Magic Bells. He's got
Right.
7
Point of the
years,
story.
and now I'm
Made
supposed to help him remember where he took a
Made
comedy.
some really great comedy friends.
Yes.
And that's what really gave me the strength to dare to believe and do what we do.
But now you've been doing it a long time.
Yes, 20 years. And the greatest part, about what you were saying before about comedy is you are your own writer, producer, director, performer. You're it.
Promoter.
Yeah.
It's it. It's all you. And to stand in that light and to be able to deliver.
I think it's the hardest of all.
Oh, it absolutely
it's
is.
The truth.
Especially too, like the conveyance of information happens every day.
Right.
But with strangers, I'm sitting out there, I'm 40-something, delivering comedy to a group of people in their 20s. Funny is funny. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care how old you are, where you come from, blah, blah, blah. Don't ever blame the audience. It's you.
I like that you said that.
Out.
Because one of my
I
don't know if you agree with
this.
Funny. One of my least favorite things that comics do.
Can't blame the audience.
Or even a singer that tries to be funny that says, "Hey guys, these are the jokes." And I think to myself, then the jokes aren't good.
Exactly.
Well, that's the bomb line. That's the bomb line for someone who's like freaking out.
Yeah.
And look, like you said, sometimes a joke would work 3 times, and the 4th time it doesn't work.
Don't ever rely on a past performance.
Right.
For that audience, this is new.
And it's not the audience's job to make you funny.
No.
Or to laugh.
Exactly.
They just want to come out and
what
relax.
They want. That's what they pay for.
I think people like to be talked to. I think people just like you don't always say funny.
Right.
I think that
it's a commonality.
Yeah.
It's identified.
And
that's where the funny is.
Like that's why I always like a host in the show. Because they keep coming out and talking to people. And people like that. They feel connected. I used to be like a comedy junkie in Boston because I grew up in Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And this is like, oh my God, in the 80s, people that were coming up were, I can't tell you.
Yeah,
who
everybody.
I saw.
Yeah.
And then when I first moved here, one of my first jobs was at Staten Island at a diner, but that lasted like a month. Then I came to the city and worked at the Comedy Cellar.
Oh, yeah.
I was a bartender at the Comedy Cellar.
Wow.
And I could not believe the people that came through there.
Yeah.
Jane Moore was no one.
Yeah.
Jon Stewart was just started. Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
Ray Romano.
Yep.
I came, all of those people that were just starting out, just incredible.
It is incredible.
Incredible. They were just starting out. Jon Stewart, by the way, was one of the nicest human beings.
He still is.
He still is.
He used to date a friend of mine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Rob Cugnali's joined us, my cousin Robbie. Hi, Robbie.
Hey, Rob.
So cute. Elena Bennett has joined us. That's Susan Goulet's wife.
Oh.
They're now up in Harlem.
Of the Robert Kool-Aids?
I don't. You know what? Maybe.
You never know.
Hector Garcia,
Maybe.
it's George Hernandez's husband, and he is in Miami or Kentucky. Sometimes he works in Kentucky. So that's Mitch McConnell. Moscow Mitches, I'm sorry. I got that right. Moscow Mitch. That's his new name.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's the
Nice.
hashtag.
I enjoy that.
Moscow Mitch. Yeah.
Nice. Oh, he's awful.
Well, that's the new hashtag. He's earned it. Moscow Mitch.
Can't.
So,
And the thing is, though, people at the end of the day don't complain. You're
Do
happy.
something.
do something.
Change it.
Just go to the voting
Change it.
booth and change it.
Yep.
It's our
Not
job.
de Blasio. That we don't want that.
And no, I'm not promoting either one. I'm saying if you don't like, you vote. Vote you like.
That's the whole point of the
And
country.
Senate race is just as important,
Get
if
up
not more
and do
important.
your job.
Because, all
And,
right.
sorry.
No, I was just
I
going
was
to
going
say
to
we
say,
have
think
a
about it this way. Don't even think about get up and do your job. Be grateful that you can.
Right.
Get up and
Because we might not be able
your
to do
voice
it in
will
the
matter.
future.
Right. Absolutely.
Sorry.
No.
I'm not saying this political.
No, we're not.
No,
I'm just saying
no,
in life in
no.
general.
Just in general.
Don't
Don't
just
make a
sit there.
tiger wrong.
Don't just sit there. Down. Don't just sit
Get
there
out.
and complain.
Make a
Do
difference.
something about it.
Why not?
Absolutely.
We're drinking on a Tuesday.
All right. So
We're
what do you
making a
have for
difference.
advice for people writing your own material? What's the best way? Do you sit and write it? Do you do something mundane and hope your brain goes it? Are you watching TV and then think of something funny and write it?
All of the above.
Okay.
All of the above. I get
paper.
inspired watching comics do their specials. They'll talk about a subject I never thought about, and then I'll take my own spin on it. Or I will be having my life, and something will happen in the subway, or something while I'm walking wherever, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's pretty funny. Oh, I could make that a story and a joke." Like it just sort of happens that
You
way.
do stories that have punchlines, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like those too.
Yeah.
I like that too.
I do like storytelling with like funny in it.
Yeah.
Like
And she
I
does it
don't-
well.
I don't necessarily do like stand-up punchline stand-up, but like I like to be like, okay, here's my perspective on this thing that happened to me, and it could be like, and you might not laugh until the second minute or whatever, you know.
Right. I like
But
that
also,
too.
I also feel like too, like when you hit the stage, if you make them laugh right away, you have to riff the room and make them laugh
What
right
does that
away.
mean, riff the room?
Well, you like sit
I like
there.
to know these things.
You sit there and you're waiting to go on, right? And things are happening. There's a certain mood that's going on. Someone said something.
Introduce
You might do a
yourself to the
callback to a joke that worked earlier, and you like tweak it, you make it funny, and then that lets the
Funnier.
audience know, except funnier, lets the audience know right away that you're funny, and they're
Right.
already on your team.
Right.
Like, you don't have to work
I
so
personally
hard.
think audiences
if you make
want
them
to be
laugh.
on your team.
Of course.
I don't
They
think
don't want to
people
watch
out
you
there-
bomb.
Well,
No
the
one wants
thing,
to watch you
about, but the thing
bomb.
about comedians, though, too, never. They don't
Yeah.
want that. They paid their money. They want to laugh.
Yeah.
But it's a comedian's job of bringing them to your sense of humor.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
There'll be 9 comics. We'll all be different.
Yeah.
But it's
Absolutely.
about
so
bringing
different.
you to
Yeah.
our sense of humor. And you drop that at least in the first minute.
Right.
And even just
So they
walking
know
on
your
stage,
style.
Yeah.
They get it. They
Yeah.
not all right. I'm with you.
Okay.
And then they take the ride, and that's the best part.
Yeah, and it's great. And when it's good, it's really good.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's the
The
When it's good, it's
best
great.
feeling.
feeling
Exactly. Yeah,
in
yeah.
the world.
I agree.
Yeah.
In the world.
Because again, at the end of the day, it's only you.
It's only you.
So
And the
I
microphone.
think about that all the time because as a singer, you have your piano player, you
Yeah.
have your band,
Sure.
and people will listen when you're singing. They're not going to
Yeah.
heckle you,
Right.
but I mean, for the most part. But
No.
that's,
Not
I
very
always have
yourself.
said that, well, they better not.
They better
No.
not. If they want another cocktail,
That's
they
right.
better not.
Better not. Better not.
We'll kick the shit out of them right
Don't make me do it. But as a comic, you have to just roll with it if
Of
there's
course.
a jerk in the audience.
Yeah.
Do you use that? Like if there's somebody, do you find it's better to focus on that person?
I ignore them.
What they're trying to do
I ignore them.
they're trying to do
Yeah.
is be the star of the show.
Right.
They're trying to
Yeah.
steal your time, and you're
Yeah.
like, and again, as the professional, handle it wisely,
Mm.
but let the club remove. I mean, it's
Yeah,
That's
inappropriate.
tough, man.
I usually
And-
don't
and-
engage because I'm not a conflict
No.
person, and I usually just keep going.
Yeah,
but
but
if it
that's
becomes a problem, then
Yeah.
either the club steps in or
Yeah.
you have to say
Or
something to them.
STFU.
What's your
say.
favorite?
Yeah,
what's your
yeah.
favorite place you have? Like, is there like a favorite place where you're like that gig was my favorite?
I do.
Do you?
I did.
Go
Well,
ahead,
I did.
then
I
you
did,
go
tell
first.
yours
I
first.
did gay ski week in Aspen. And
Gay
that-
ski
I
week?
did. I did
I love
gay
that.
ski week, and they flew
Were
me
people
out
wearing
there
like harnesses
Yeah.
and
on
and
the
chaps?
slopes. Honey, it was very slippery. Let's not even mention the loop. The point of the story is that it was my absence. They flew me out. They flew me to Aspen.
Yeah,
How
what's
exciting.
not
I
to love?
love it.
Going
You
to
wanna go to
Aspen.
Aspen?
It's a slippery
Okay.
slope, I'll tell you.
Right. Here's a
Oh.
certain of thousands of dollars, and you have to do 30 minutes of comedy time. I'm like,
Alright.
okay. And again, I was younger at the time, so again, as a young comic, you were more excited about the adventure.
Right.
Right.
So it wasn't about really the money that you were
Fearlessness,
getting. It
yeah.
was more like about, can I really do this?
Wow.
So you get it down. You consult with your comedy friends. When am I funny? Like, do you like
Yeah.
this? You like this?
You-
Should
so
I
you
do
do
this?
that,
Should I do
okay.
this? Oh, well, if like again at that time, it was a gig like that. It was like the first thing.
30 minutes is a
It was
long
big.
A
time.
long time.
But again, too, the Coco Peru was closing
Yeah,
the
right.
show. There's like known gays on the show, and
Yeah.
here's man
And the
showing
gays
up
can
from
be
New
a
York.
tough. They can be a tough crowd.
Well, I mean, of course. Oh, the gays are the worst.
That's a tough crowd.
Well, again,
hard.
it depends on the setting.
Yeah, yeah.
They were in a theater. They were ready for a show. I went over very well.
Yeah.
Point of the story, in my pants, diaperines the entire time. But the point is, it was the most exciting time, and it took me to another place, and it made my comedy stronger.
Wow.
It really
Love
did.
that.
Because again, like checking in with your friends and people that know your comedy voice, and I know other comics that might be listening, whatever, might say, "Comedy voice, what is that?" You'll find out.
Yeah,
You'll
absolutely.
find out what that is.
Absolutely.
Keep working and do the best you possibly can, and remember, all they ever want to do is laugh at
That's
us. They just
it.
want to have fun with us.
They want to have fun.
They just want to have fun.
You have a
Never
favorite
negate
gig?
the audience.
I do.
Go ahead. See,
Back-
I love that you remember.
Back in the day, there was a place called Danny's Skylight Room,
I
and it was
love
sort of
Danny.
a cabaret room
I
or
love
whatever.
that place.
And they did a comedy like contest,
Was you sing?
and
That was for Danny's.
oh,
I
for
did that for
Danny's.
And we're back.
And they would do a comedy contest, and they would have it for so many weeks, and whoever won that week would go on to Caroline's and do a big show at Caroline's. And the week I was on it, I won and got to go to Caroline's. And I was like totally
Right.
freaking out because it
Can we
was
say?
packed.
They
It
were
was
packed.
like 300 people. All the curtains were open, like
Yeah.
all the back to the wall. I'm in the green room.
300 people.
It was
And
it was
it's
the
just
biggest show
you.
I think I've ever done.
Wow.
It's just you.
And I was in the green room, and like Dom Irera was there because he was going to do the late show, and I'm just like shitting my pants because oh my god, what's going to happen?
I was the
and-
diaper changer that night.
It's
Good
true.
for you. That's a friend.
And
That is a good
Gloves
friend.
on- yeah, I'm
I
in.
literally floated down the aisle and got on stage and went
And-
into this like boom, like just did it.
Hilarious.
And it was the first time that I hit my first joke, and that wave of
Boom.
laughter hit you.
Yes. it's the
And
best
you
feeling.
had to
It's
wait.
nothing like
You
it.
had to
Nothing
wait
like it.
for them to stop laughing before
Yes.
you said the next thing
Yeah.
because they
That
wouldn't
is the
hear
best
it.
feeling.
And I
knowing
literally
when to.
and went to right,
Let
went
them
to
laugh.
keep going. And it was I have goosebumps thinking about it now. Like it was
Love
the
that. I can
moment
feel them.
of
You feel those
complete
bumps?
like ownership that I have this skill, and there's a lot of people who can't do this. And I got off the
Most people
stage.
can't.
And would never even dare to.
No,
What
but
is
I
it,
got
public speaking new job.
yeah, got off the
Biggest
stage, went up the thing, went through the kitchen. By the time I got through the kitchen and back to the bar, I was weeping
Yeah.
because I couldn't believe that actually happened. Now, I didn't win that night, but there were 3 old ladies that came up to me after and said, I can't believe you didn't win. We're going to watch for you on television
Wow.
because you are hysterical. And I just felt like, okay, let's
Fantastic.
tie it on. Let's just do it. And
Yeah.
and I just, that's what it is. Like that those are the moments you live for. Like
Yeah,
those
That's the
sort
drug.
of like,
That
it
is
is.
the
Yeah,
truth.
it is.
I even got a little high just talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it's true.
I was like, because you
And stand-up
feel
comedy,
so
sorry,
amazing.
I didn't want to cut you off. But
No, go
stand-up
ahead.
Comedy is
Yeah.
an art form,
Yep.
and it deserves to be respected. And it can't
Absolutely.
be done by anybody.
No,
No,
no
no
one,
one
yeah.
can just try it.
No.
But it
Funny.
is true
Shut
that
up.
that wave of when you say something
Ah.
and that first
It's
Woo!
exciting.
Laughter.
It takes your breath away.
It puts you
You
at
can't
ease,
believe
though,
it
too.
does.
It
It
does.
gives you
Okay,
like,
they like me
okay,
now.
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm
or
ready.
like you
I
were
got
talking
it.
about, they hear my voice. They get
Yeah.
it.
They
I get
know
it.
me.
They know me.
They get it. Yeah.
They get it.
It was
And then they're
amazing.
ready to take the ride, and then the most fun part about that is they're on board.
Oh,
So now
on
you're
board.
galloping, and you're getting crazier and crazier. And
Yeah.
they're like,
And the ovation
"Yes!"
just gets
Yeah,
bigger and
right.
bigger and bigger, and you're like,
So
And
who's
I
that?
love this.
Is
I'm
Robin
excited
Williams
for all
on?
of
No,
us.
it's me.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
you.
It's me, little me.
It is.
I love that.
Yeah.
And that fuels you because then there are nights that are
There are
very
nights that are
difficult,
shit.
Ah.
but you have to remember the good nights.
You're-
But where are you? In that room.
Yeah.
You're in that room.
You're in the room.
The things might not be going so well. Address it.
That's
So,
it. Right.
It's true.
Was
It's
it a
true.
lobster roll that makes you proud like that? Is it because it's so warm in here, or you haven't, I don't know, had a real relationship in 16 years? The point of the story is, honey, lighten up.
Light
That's
up,
it.
light up,
That's
wow.
why you came and paid you $12.
Right.
True.
Just have fun. Just
We're
have
here to
fun.
make it a good time.
Yeah.
I will cartwheel and light my hair on fire. What's left of it
I've
for
seen
you?
him do it.
I have
I've
laid
seen
his
him do
hair
it.
on fire.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Only
only
some
once.
of it.
Only
Okay.
twice. It's grown back, partially twice, but the point is,
Well, it looks
we're here for you.
adorable.
So
And
do
not
you.
not as cute as Brandy's hair.
No.
Oh, please.
She has the best hair.
Who's the cutest Cupid doll in the world?
You
Me.
are, Brandy.
What? Thank you, Pink.
All right, we have come to the end of our show. I can't thank my guests enough.
And
Oh,
thank you
so
guys so
much
much.
fun.
Thank
you.
you.
And thank you guys because
Mwah.
now
Thank you.
I'm going to save the video. The first video ended about maybe, 10 minutes
10
in?
minutes
Yeah.
in? Yeah.
So I'm going to make that part 1, and this will be
Should be.
part 2. So there will be 2 videos. This one is way longer than that one. This one is 43 minutes. The first one is about 10. So don't give up. We hung in there.
We
We're
did.
with you.
We're
We
with you.
reconnected.
Ah.
Take the ride. One more magic bells, Michael.
Okay.
Michael Bell.
Whoa! Come back next week. Now, don't forget, What's the Story with Maria can be found, of course, I Facebook Live it, and I save it. We started a YouTube channel. Thank
Love
you,
you,
honey.
Maria.
We started a YouTube channel, Leo Rodriguez and I.
Rodriguez.
So you can go to YouTube, type in What's the Story with Maria, and look back at past episodes. Also, you can find us in podcasts on Spotify, Spreaker, and iHeartRadio. Just type in
We're
What's the
going to
Story
be
with
everywhere,
Maria.
Michael.
You guys are all over the place.
It's crazy.
And you're going to love it. Please check us out.
Thank you so
Also, we got an Instagram page. Please go and like it. Please.
Thank you.
All right,
Like
we
it.
love
Like
you.
it.
Come
We'll
on,
see you
what
next
are you
week.
doing?
Thank you,
You're so
Brandy.
cute.
Thank you, Michael.
It's who I am. It's who I am.